whatever. Let's just hop out and look at this trailer real quick. It is a double. Wrong button. It is a double going to Butte, Montana from Kennewick, Washington. Let me just hit this little button real quick. Now we can hop in and take off. Well, let's just leave and get going, and then I'll tell you what we got planned for today. I made a short video as an audio test. I came here and picked up the load. The audio idea that I had didn't quite work out, so that was garbage video, but I learned a good lesson for future videos regarding my audio to make it easier for me to edit later. In recording that video, I got caught by surprise with an update to the game, so it took me off my previous location. I wasn't on a job. I had just finished a job on the last video, but I was in Key West, Florida, and I was gonna start another job with this video, but with the game update, it put me back at my home station, my home garage, which is in Spokane, Washington. So since I'm up here, as a test, I drove down to Kennewick, bought a garage. Looks like a 3-stall garage. So I spent $180,000 on that, and I've got like 100 and something thousand left over. I took this job from Kennewick heading back north. It's actually going to Butte, Montana, but I chose this job because it takes me right through Spokane, so I can go and stop at the Volvo dealership, buy another truck, hire a driver, assign her to this Kennewick garage, and then start making money as a business owner, not just a driver. So that's the plan for this trip, is take off from Kennewick, head up to Spokane, buy that truck, hire a driver, and then continue on to Butte, Montana, and drop this thing off. This job is only worth about $10,000, but it'll be enough to pay for some gas, give me a little bit of a cushion with hiring that driver. I could just do this mission, or just do this job and not hire a driver right now, but I've got a little bit of money. I want to get it done now, so that's what I'll do. And I'll schedule a longer trip and make some big money in a video or two after I drop this one off and get that driver started. Hopefully making money for me. So let's see. I have that mirror turned off over there. Truck that is. That is at the Kenworth. I still don't know the trucks in this game. Can't tell them apart. Oh, it's Peterbilt. Okay, I did get it wrong. I'm pretty sure this is all, I was gonna say back roads. I'm not positive. I don't think there's any. I think it's back roads for most of the way up to Spokane. The hard part about this trip is going to be getting into the truck dealer parking lot with a double trailer. We are going to have to see how that goes. It's not ideal knowing that I have to stop at a truck dealer with a double trailer, but it's the job that was available going to the area where I needed to go, so here we are. I chose to buy this second garage in Kennewick only because it was the next closest garage to my original Spokane garage that I started the game with. So at least this will give me some place to put those drivers and trucks when I hire them for the next couple of weeks while I make some money and save some money so I can buy another garage and fill that one up with drivers and trucks. Of course, I can't get a way station bypass. Let's see. Double trailer. I wonder if this thing even fits on the scale. Let's take... Oh, I guess it does. Never mind. Someone tell me, is that good placement? I don't know. Let's go back in. Get out of here. 71,000 pounds, basically. Let's get going. I can see the miles on the gauge cluster says 6726. Wish it was that easy to see all the time. Sometimes I did play with the graphics quality a little bit, either yesterday or the day before. I don't know if it actually made it better or if I could just see it better today. I don't know. It seems like it's a little bit better quality. Like you can see the grain of the plastic on the steering wheel. Well, it comes and goes, that grain quality. So, see, right now I can see the miles, 6735, clear as day. The other day I was trying to do my mileage at a gas station, couldn't even tell what the miles were. So maybe the fiddling with the graphics quality actually did some good. Hopefully this is a quick trip today. I don't know if I'll push all the way through to Boise in this trip because I don't know how long it's going to take to configure that truck and buy it and then hire a driver. So we'll just play it by ear. I haven't really decided if this is going to be 1 or 2 videos. I think I would prefer it to be 2 videos. I don't think I'm even going to set the cruise. I'm just going to keep the pedal to the floor and get there as quick as I can. Didn't even consider the time of day. It's going to be 8:30 soon. So that might be our determining factor. Get to Spokane, it's dark. As long as I can make this delivery on time tomorrow, maybe I'll just end this video because it's dark. Because it's getting dark, not because it is dark. Empty truck trailer. Not good. Don't drink and drive. Drive safely. I can hear a faint noise in the background in my headset. I can't really tell what it is, but it's distinguishable. It's just something I haven't quite heard before. I don't know what that noise is. I saw left arrows on that GPS. Well, it was arrows on the GPS that were pointing to tell me to go to the right lane, and I don't know why it did that. In case you're not aware, you can see little green arrows on the GPS. Like I'm driving by some arrows right now that are pointing to the left, telling me to get out of the right lane because it doesn't want me to go down that exit right there. So if you never noticed that before, those little green arrows can tell you what lane to be in. I still sometimes have trouble deciphering whether it wants me to be in a right lane or left lane. Sometimes the screen is so small that I'll be taking a right exit where it wants me to stay left after I take the right exit. You know, little weird combinations like that sometimes. Those sometimes catch me off guard, and I can't really tell, so I got to open up the map and see what it is. So I had a detour like this yesterday, and I couldn't tell what the detour was for. That looks like an ambulance. Can't even talk. Is there a helicopter over there? Can't see. A lot of times they have a helicopter over there. I don't see a helicopter. It must be just a crash. Oh, yeah. Turn signal. I guess this is the through lane. You know what? I was following the GPS. I might have missed Spokane. Just saw that sign over there out of the corner of my eye, barely visible. I'm going to pull over and look at the map real quick. What is going on? I can't believe I did that. I needed to stop in Spokane. Alright, let's hop out and take a look at the map. Oh, it's right there. Good, I didn't miss it. Where is the truck dealership? I would have to turn around. Great. And there's no place to turn around. You know what? It must not have been meant to be. We'll press on and we'll call that fate. I missed it. We'll catch it on the next trip. I was going to be cutting it close on my budget with only a few thousand left after I bought a truck. Just a few thousand left to hire a driver after I bought a truck. This job was supposed to just give me a little bit of a cushion. This is only a $10,000 job, so that's what I was kind of counting on. You know, maybe it's better that we just wait. I bought the big garage. Well, it's not labeled the big garage in the game, but it's big to me. Going from a one-stall garage, now I've got two garages, a one-stall and a three-stall. So we'll press on. Maybe I'll hit the first rest area available. I've got 5 hours to get there. I've got 3 hours before I need to go to sleep. And I don't see a rest area, an area to rest anywhere on that GPS map. This trip is turning into quite the disaster. I woke up in Spokane this morning, drove down to Kennewick, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Kennewick. Bought a garage, picked up a job, drove back to Spokane, missed my turn, and now I'm driving east from Spokane through Idaho on my way to Butte. 3 hours to make a 5-hour trip, and I don't see a place to stop anywhere. Yeah, not a great decision maker, this guy. If I had been paying attention, or if I had thought, I would have either seen Spokane on the map and stopped, or I would have set a waypoint so it would lead me there without letting me pass it up. I'm gonna blame the unexpected event, the crash or whatever that was. That's what I'll do. I'll blame it. It distracted me, and I didn't see that I was supposed to turn there to go to the truck dealer. It kind of stinks this early in the game that you actually have to visit a truck dealer to buy a truck. Later on in the game, you can just buy them online and place them where you want them. But for now, I have to actually visit a truck dealer to buy a truck. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe there'll be a truck dealer in Butte where I can stop there and buy a truck and put it into service. Let's hope I can make it to Butte. Or a rest area pops up. Driving in the dark, in the mountains, on an unfamiliar road. It's like a disaster waiting to happen. I think I've had this conversation before. When I tried that rain on New Mod Monday and did what I did during that video, what a catastrophe that was. I think I used those same words: unfamiliar road, lack of visibility. Man, oh man. $57 degrees. And that's a good temperature to roll down the window and enjoy the breeze. Get a blast of cold air. Not too cold, but you know, at 50 miles an hour, it's cold. I feel good. I got the moon in this view. I was watching a YouTube video yesterday that said there was a mod where you had to add the moon. Developers must have put it in, because that's not a mod of mine that I have added. A rest stop here. Missoula, there'll be something, right? Do I have time to get there? That's the question. I could do Missoula to Butte tomorrow morning after I get a quick 8 hours of sleep. There is actually a lot of cars on the road in the middle of nowhere at a quarter to midnight in Idaho. To my destination and an hour and a half before I fall asleep. If I fall asleep while I'm driving here, I'm gonna drive off the road. It's not like the middle of Kansas where you can fall asleep and you still go straight. If I fall asleep here, there's gonna be a crash. And if there's a crash in this forest of trees, I'm never gonna be able to back up a double trailer down a hill. And now it's raining. Great. This day just got real crappy. Remember a couple of videos ago when I said, oh, rain, that's the perfect time to go sleep. Take a nap, all that. Probably not a good idea to be driving this late at night when I'm already tired. And now I gotta deal with rain. Said Missoula, next 3 exits. I'm gonna cheat and look at the map while I'm driving. So there is a stop there. I could get off here. So, hit the brakes, turn right. What the heck? I didn't think the game had this kind of physics where you would slide on wet pavement. I guess it does. Let's jump back in and get out of here. Alrighty. You want proof that I'll show you the bad stuff when it happens on this channel? There you go. Slid sideways to a stop. I guess you could call that a hockey stop. For a semi with a double trailer. Come to rest sideways across the road. Nice. I'll take it. Whatever gets me to the place where I can pull over and actually sleep and rest. And start again tomorrow. We are definitely ending this video right here in Missoula. So the gas is down this right turn. Actually, this would be a nice garage to have right off the highway. Not buried in the back of one of these towns. Not bad. I'll have to remember this one. Missoula might be the next garage that I buy. Let's take a look at this. Let's see what it looks like. Looks like it's a 3-bay, 3-stall garage. Yep. Little 3-stall garage. I need to get over so I can find that rest stop. That rest area. Oh, he's gonna let me go. Nice. Not this turn, the next one. Wow. That's the air horn in this truck? That stinks. Good old hockey stop. I don't play hockey. I probably shouldn't be using that term, but I'm going to borrow it. When you slide sideways to a stop on a downhill slope of an off-ramp coming off the interstate. Heck yeah, I think that deserves it. Ay, ay, ay. I hate these motels. I'm going to park right in the middle of the lot. Maybe. It's not really enough room to turn around. Yes, I'm going to be hopping the curb. Hopping the curb a little bit. Is it going to give me a chance to sleep or what? There we go. Alright guys, I'm done with this video. Man, oh man. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll finish this one up. I don't know. We'll see where it takes us. Until next time.